Hello and welcome everyone. Our cash secured put expired worthless, so we need to clean it up from the web application and look for another position. So let's get right to it. Alright, so here we are logged into the web application myatmm.com. We have already selected Marvell as the stock ticker symbol. And so here's the put that we had on the board that expired on the 17th, which was this past Friday. And the strike was at 38.50, and as you can see, it expired at 39.97. So it expired worthless. So we can go ahead and delete this one and get it off the board. And we do have 4 covered calls going, but they don't expire till the 31st, so they are still going. And the strike's at 45, so we're quite a ways away from that. Okay, so next thing we need to do is start looking for another cash secured put to run. So let's jump over to Ameritrade. All right, here we are in Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform, and this is our paper trading account that we're logged into. Let's go over to the monitor tab so we can see what is going on. So we currently own the 400 shares, and this is the covered call, or the 4 contracts for the covered calls that we have going, as you can see. So what we need to do right now is start looking for a cash secured put at the money to run. So let's jump over to the Analyze tab. Under Add Simulated Trades, we do have Marvell selected already, and we're looking for this Friday. So this Friday is the 24th, 5 days from now. And we don't need to look at so many strikes because we're going to look at the money. So let's go ahead and just narrow that down. And so as you can see, we're already running a position. That's the covered calls, and it's not shown because it's at a further out strike, and we already dropped this down. So that's why we're not seeing it listed here. But you can actually see it here if you needed to. But so anyway, all right, we're looking to run a at the money cash secured put for this next coming week. So, and the reason why we do weeklies is, as you can see, for the next 3 weeks out at the money. So it's $1.12, and then it just jumps up 40 cents, and then that one only jumps up 7 cents, and then I guess 30 cents. So I mean, the lion's share of all the premium is right here. Granted, I do get that we are reutilizing the same capital over and over, or once if it gets assigned, and then we got to do it again, or you could just roll it. So anyway, for this demo purpose and to run just the continuous wheel without having to play those other strategies, we're just going to continue to run the nearest expiration. All right, so we want to left click right here on the bid to get that to come down to the proposed order here. The spread is 112 to 116, so that's 4 cents, so we should be able to get 2 cents more. We want to right click right here and confirm and send, and we are running 1 contract, so we should receive around $113 after commissions and fees. All right, so we'll go ahead and click send. So now that order is queued, and it will execute tomorrow morning. And obviously got to just keep an eye on it, make sure it does execute, and tweak it if it doesn't to get the order to go through. And so yeah, that's it for this week. Nothing to run on the covered calls because we already have one going, and it'll expire in 12 days, and then we can see what to move on from there. Now I will say there is actually something to check on this covered call actually, so let's do that right now. I'll just do all so we can see all, and it's not in this week, so collapse that. It is in this week. So here is the covered call we have running at the strike price of 45. So one thing I do like to do is make sure that this option still has value in it, and how much value it has, because if it doesn't have any extrinsic value, or not very much extrinsic value, then there's not really any reason to hold on to it any longer. You should just roll it out further for something that does have time value left in it. Otherwise, you're just holding it for nothing, because there's no time value. All right, so I have the extrinsic value column, and if you've used Thinkorswim at all, you can change these, and it's quite a bit customizable up here. So, but in any case, I have extrinsic value showing in this column, and as you can see, for my 4 positions, each one has 30 cents of intrinsic value left in it. So that times 4, that's about $1.20 per share. So that's 120 Well, not per share, but per contract. Anyway, it's $30 per contract, so 120 bucks basically has left in it. So that's good enough for me to keep on holding on. Now, if this got down to like 10 cents or less, and definitely at 5 cents, then I'd probably be looking to roll it out further so I could get some more time value, because I don't like holding on to them when they get down into the $5 range or less, and you may be at the $10 range or less. You may be looking for even more than that. It's a just completely opinionated thing. All right. So anyway, this one's good. Still has some good time value left in it, in my opinion. So I'm gonna let it ride and keep on going with it. But anyway, that is something to keep on checking on your ongoing options. Make sure it has some extrinsic value. And this actually becomes really important if it's in the money, because as you can see right here, so this is an in the money one, but it has $1.63 of time value, so that's a ton of time value left in it. But if you keep on going down to further deeper in the money, you can see the extrinsic value starts dropping quite a bit lower. So when it starts getting down to these lower numbers, then you run the risk of possibly getting early assigned because there's not much time value left in it. So it depends on where the stock price is, how far out this expiration is, and that's basically why you want to keep an eye on the extrinsic value to see how much time value is left in the option, as opposed to intrinsic value, which is purely just based on the stock price where it's currently trading at and what the strike price of the option is. So anyway, that's how you do that, by checking the extrinsic value. So anyway, until tomorrow, we'll find out how it runs, and we will track that cash secured put tomorrow. I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go out today to myatmm.com and sign up for your account. I will talk to you guys in the next one.